Hello my Taco Buddies, today I'm here to review Tokyo Ghoul Route A Episode 1. Also, I will be giving away major spoilers for this series, episodes to come at the end of this video. Let's get right on into it. This opener, oh my god, this opener sucked donkey dick. It was horrible, people. All it was is a picture of Kaneki doing the Usher slow motion dance. I'm irking. Put my hands down, now my mask on. Now I'm having a period out my eye bleeding. Fucking horrible, lazy, that opening shit. Compared to that, so what's playing in my fucking background, it can't even hold a candle for it. But let's get on into the episode. The first 10-12 minutes, I gotta give credit, it was canon to the manga, meaning it was a complete adaptation to the manga. And the second half of this episode, it was completely original. It was not canon to the manga. I repeat, the second half of this episode was not canon to the manga. That pissed a lot of people off, including myself. Also, okay, so Toka actually had a fight with her brother Ayato, and I liked it because he whooped her ass. He brought her ass down a notch. If you remember Toka, she just try to make it seem like she's a badass, but all she does is she just moves very quick. She's a quick type fighter, so she gets her people off balance, making it seem like she's what she is not, and that's a beast. All she is fast. That's it. And her brother beats the shit out of her. He even takes chunks out of her wings. Also, he gets her down. He's about to finish her off, but who comes out of nowhere like Super Saber Ho? Kaneki. Kaneki just comes in and he just delivers that famous line he did in the manga. Since you're her brother, I'm gonna beat you. Have to wait. He didn't even do that. That's what sent the internet ablaze for Tokyo Ghoul Route A today, is because he didn't actually get to say, hey, I'm gonna beat you half to death. He didn't even get to fucking say that because they wanted to change it up a little bit, so they didn't make the second half canon. So yeah, that actually pissed me the fuck off, and a lot of other Tokyo Ghoul fans. So with that being said, the owl, he was actually fighting the investigators. So he was taking on like a group of investigators, and two of the lead investigators, they just used these prototype armors that made them go up a notch and made them actually be able to withstand the owl's attacks and actually put a licking on the owl. Not really, they ain't stood a fucking chance. But with that being said, it was something fishy about this owl that I will get to in a little bit later in this video. So after the fight with the owl is over, they noticed, hey, this owl is not killing. Why is this owl so fucking friendly? They couldn't put their fucking finger on it. But we were introduced to some new characters as well. Ito and Suzuya, the guy with the stitches. He actually carried off Jason's body in this episode. We all know what that fucking means. Jason's a fucking ghoul. And what do they do with ghoul bodies, people? They make fucking weapons out of them. That's what they do. So he's going to be a fucking beast when he gets that weapon in the future. Also, we get a mysterious figure. We don't get to see who the fuck the head is. We don't get to see the figure's head. It's cut off. All we get to see is the chest on down. Also, we get to see two ghouls in black and white. It is something very special about those two ghouls, people. And also, we get to see a clown in this episode. We don't know what the fuck that means. All he said is a clown gets the last laugh. And if you remember, in season 1, Kaneki responds to someone when he wakes up, hey, the last thing I remember is a clown. When Rizi Kamishiro tried to fucking eat me, a clown. That's the last thing I remember is a clown. So, hey, most likely that's the guy who dropped the steel beams on Rizi. But also, a lot of symbolism. A lot of fucking symbolism in this episode due to the fact that Kaneki's going the long route. We get to see the snow falling. We get to see the crows flying in the air. There's symbolism of showing, hey, I'm going to go on this route alone. So, yeah, that being said, also, he actually finishes up the fight with her brother, and the building, it was actually collapsing, and that's not how it went in the manga. Shit went down in the fucking manga, people. And With that being said, I don't want to get too much into it because it's pissing me off that it didn't happen. But when Toka was actually saved by Kaneki, he put her by a tree, and she woke up, and he says, hey. Well, he didn't actually say nothing at first. He says, hey, I got to do something about that hair because you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. And he responds, hey, I'm not coming back. And you can clearly tell that Toka, she knows this man did not plan on coming back. With all the shit that went down, no way in hell he was going to come back. So he says, hey, I'm going to join the group, the Aogiri, however the fuck you pronounce that name. Excuse me, my Japanese is not fluent and it's not the best in the world. But he says he's going to join the Aogiri group, and it just makes her go, what? And in the manga, I'm sorry if I said comic book in any part of this video, people. I meant manga. But with that being said, in the manga, he actually doesn't join that group. He makes his own group. And it's pretty fucking amazing. Also, Ito, the little girl, the one that says, hey, the little girl Ghoul that says, hey, how many ghouls do you think died? And the other guy would say, hey, I think 200 died. And the little girl would say, oh, we got to do something about it. But yeah, that is actually the real and true one-eyed owl. And the one that actually was filling in her place was her father, Yoshimura, I believe his name is, the old guy that runs the coffee shop. So he's actually just filled in for the one-eyed owl because that's his daughter. So yeah. And with that being said, let's get on into these spoilers. I just gave you one, right? So the second spoiler is Rizi Kamashiro. She's not dead. What? Yeah, she's actually being used by someone that actually appeared in this episode. Well, appeared-ish in this episode. And the guy that they didn't show the head was the doctor. That was the doctor that performed the procedure on Kaneki, making him a half ghoul. And that's my spoiler too. Also, the ghoul with the all white and the ghoul with the all black, they are special ghouls. They are just like Kaneki. They went through and survived the same procedure that Kaneki did. They are half human and half ghoul. But it appears that Kaneki is the stronger one of the three. And it's weird because he's actually the prototype. Like, what? Man-made ghouls? This shit is fucking crazy, son. And I'm pretty much sure that's it for this episode. So, with that being said, guys, this is my spoiler review video. You guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because I just gave your ass my review, and I gave you an extra tidbit of information spoiler-wise. So, I know I don't have the whole fancy intro, the fancy backgrounds, all that good jazz, but I do supply your asses with information and spoilers as well. So, with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this video. And I'm going to be doing some more reviews. I just wonder what I'm going to do next. You don't know what that picture is, it's Darabara. But with that being said, guys, Herman Frost over and out.